Okay, we're going to do some part total, but today we're going to be talking about the number 6 and different parts that you can put together to make 6. And I've got some pennies here, and you can see that pennies have two sides to them. Some of these pennies are showing the head side, and this one right here, one of these pennies is showing the tail side. It's really a picture of the Lincoln Memorial, but we call it the tail side. And on this penny, the president that's on that penny is Abraham Lincoln. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these pennies and I'm going to put them in my hand, and I'm going to take them and I'm going to count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm always going to have those 6 pennies. I'm not going to change how many pennies are in my hand or that I'm starting with. So I'm going to take my 6 pennies and I'm going to drop them on my plate. And then I'm going to put them into 2 groups or 2 parts. The parts that have the tails of the penny up and the parts that have the heads of the penny up. So let's see, how many head sides do I have? 1, 2. So I'm going to take my crayon and I'm going to put 2 on the head side. And then I'm going to count how many tail sides are up. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to write it over here on this side of my chart. So when I have 2 pennies with the heads up and 4 pennies with the tails up, let's count what the whole thing is, or the total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 and 4 together make 6. Okay, let's see if we can find another way to make 6, or whether I'm going to get the same thing again. Okay, I'm going to sort those into heads and tails. Here's a head and a head. Here's Abe Lincoln's head, and here's the Lincoln Memorial, the tail side. So let's count how many we have in the head part. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to get my crayon and I'm going to say I had 4 with Abe Lincoln's head, and I have 1, 2 with the Lincoln Memorial. But the 4 and the 2 parts together, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, is just a different way to make 6. Let's do it again. I'm going to change my color. Okay, here I go. All right. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 Abraham Lincoln heads, and 2 Abraham Lincoln Memorial. So I've got 4 heads and 2 tails. That's the same one we had before. 4 heads and 2 tails. Let's see if I get anything different. Okay, here I go. I'm going to shake them in my hand and make sure they all go down on my plate. I think I got this one we got the first time. 2 heads and 1, 2, 3, 4 tails. 2 heads and 4 tails. All right, we'll try again. See if I get anything different. Oh, 1. Okay. Oh, I've lost I lost a penny. Hold on. There we go. Okay, let's see. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 all together, but I've got 1, 2, 3 with Abraham Lincoln's head, and I've got 1, 2, 3 with the Lincoln Memorial. All right, so we found a new way to make 6. 3 of the heads and 3 of the tails, because 3 and 3 make 6 altogether. All right, let's see if we get one of these that we've already have or a new one. Ooh, I think it's new. All right. Got 1 with Abraham Lincoln's head, so that goes 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with the tail side up or the memorial side up. 5. So these are the ways, some of the ways. There's actually one other way that we can put together to make 6. I'll see if you can find it when you try to do it by yourself. So if you have 2 heads and 4 tails, you're going to have 6 pennies. Or 4 heads and 2 tails, you'll have 6. Or 3 heads and 3 tails give you 6. Or just 1 head but 5 tails make 6. So if you can find 6 pennies and make yourself a chart, then you can play this game where you drop the 6 pennies and see how many different ways you can put 2 numbers together to make 6.